I almost died several times. Colonel was going to fight this case for us.
If you need help, please call us today.
Cravings can strike at any time, and Royal Farms is ready to fuel your mornings with fresh fruit.
Oficiales que caminaban por todo lado del otro hotel.
I saw officers who were walking all around the other hotel.
Did you feel safe for you or your family to leave your room that evening?
¿Usted se sentía seguro para usted o su familia salir de su cuarto esa tarde?
No, no quise salir porque al principio no sabía si eso estaba pasando en el hotel donde yo estaba o dónde estaba pasando. No.
I didn't want to go out because at first I didn't know that if that was happening in the hotel where I was staying or the other hotel. I just didn't know.
What did you do with what you found inside of the room?
¿Y qué hizo usted con lo que encontró dentro del cuarto?
Al día siguiente me acerqué a la administración del hotel porque nos habíamos quedado sin aire acondicionado y entregué ese metal.
The following day, I approached the administration of the hotel because we had been left without air conditioning, and I handed over that piece of metal.
Did you have any information or idea about whether the loud noise that you heard and the lack of air conditioning were linked in some way?
¿Tiene usted alguna información o idea sobre si el pedacito el sonido que había escuchado y la falta de aire eran relacionados de alguna forma?
No, no puedo yo relacionar eso que haya sido, pero justamente cuando ya nos quedamos sin aire es porque pasó eso.
No, I can't relate the two things, but just at the moment when we were left without AC is when that happened.
And did you ultimately have an opportunity to provide a statement to the police about what happened?
Y al fin y al cabo tuvo usted la oportunidad de hacer una declaración a la policía sobre qué había pasado.
La policía se contactó conmigo cuando yo estaba de regreso a casa, a Ocala.
The police got in touch with me when I was back at my house in Ocala.
So you had provided the metal that you found and your contact information when you all checked out.
Entonces usted le había suplido o proporcionado el metal que encontró y sus datos de contacto ya cuando ustedes salieron, se abandonaron el hotel.
El pedazo de metal lo dejé en la administración del hotel y ahí quedaron mis contactos.
I left the piece of metal with the administration of the hotel and my contact information also.
I will pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, any questions, Mr. Gonzalez?
No questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Sonardi?
No questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Wise?
No questions.
Mr. Petrides?
No questions.
All right. May this witness be excused? Mrs. Murr, may this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor, I apologize.
All right, thank you, sir. You're free to go.
Okay.
Thank you.
And is that it for the interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're free to go too. All right, have a good day. All right, who's your next witness?
Aaliyah Alberton?
And is this another witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and again, this is another witness who does not wish to have their identity broadcast.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this talk will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self and God?
Okay, you may proceed.
Please state your full name for the record.
Aaliyah Alberton,
Miss Alberton, how old are you?
22,
What city do you live in?
Jacksonville,
How long have you lived in Jacksonville?
my whole life.
Do you know somebody by the name of Tafa McCray?
Yes,
How do you know Tafa McCray?
he's my friend.
Do you also know a person by the name of Camilla Bentley?
Yes,
How long have you known Miss Bentley?
A few years.
I'm going to ask you about June 23rd of 2024 and the weekend leading up to that day, that Saturday. Did you have plans to come to Tampa on that weekend?
Yes.
Who did you come to Tampa with?
Taifa
Taifa
and
McCray?
and Camille.
Who was the driver?
Taifa.
Did you come in his car?
Yes.
And what day did you come to Tampa?
Mm, I think on a Friday.
The Friday of that weekend?
Yeah.
Where did you all go?
To Airbnb.
Who was at the Airbnb?
Taifa and his cousins.
And when you say his cousins, are you referring to Charles Jones?
Yes.
Did you know Charles Jones?
Yes.
Did you know who he was?
Yes.
Did you know that he was a rapper in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
He goes by Julio.
Yeah.
Were you close friends with Charles Jones?
No.
Were you at that Airbnb that weekend because you are good friends with Taifa McCray?
Yeah.
And were you the one that then invited Camilla Bentley to come along?
Yes.
Now I want to go to the Saturday, June 23rd of 2024. Did you all go to a different Airbnb?
Yes.
Was there going to be a party to celebrate Charles Jones's birthday?
Yes.
Were there a lot more people at the party than who had been at the first Airbnb?
Yeah.
Did you know Charles Jones' girlfriend at the time?
No.
Did you know, even though you didn't know her, was there a girl that was there that night that was his girlfriend?
Yes.
When you all went to a club, who did you go to the club with?
Everybody. Everybody that was there.
How many vehicles ended up going to the second club?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Whose vehicle were you in?
Taifa.
Is that the same vehicle that you were in all night?
Yeah.
And were the same people with you all night?
Mm-hmm.
Had you been drinking that night during the birthday celebration?
Yeah.
Had you been drinking at the clubs that you were at?
Yep.
How would you say that you were after the second club?
I was drunk.
Do you still remember that night, ma'am?
Yes.
After the second club, where did the group go? All of the people that you were hanging out with?
After the second club?
Yes.
The second day?
Yes, the Saturday.
To a hotel.
Why were you guys going to the hotel?
To find somewhere to stay.
Were you familiar with Tampa and the location of the hotel?
Every student deserves an education they can count on, one that delivers results and opens doors for more than
Out there.
I went to his bathroom.
Did anyone go with you?
Taifa.
And was Camilla Bentley, she left alone in the car?
Yeah.
Right. What happened when you were using the restroom?
I heard stuff outside,
What specifically did you
like
hear?
boom sounds.
And when you heard those boom sounds, what did you do?
I went by the front desk in the hotel.
Did you go outside at that point?
No.
Did you see Taifa McCray?
Mm-hmm.
Did he meet up with you at that lobby area?
Yes.
How many times did you hear those boom sounds?
Like 2 different times.
2 separate. Could you say it a little bit? Can you move up to the microphone?
Like it started, then it stopped, then it started again.
So there was kind of like a brief pause in between the shooting. Is that correct?
Yes.
At some point, does Mr. McCray, does he go out to look to see where any of the vehicles are?
Yeah.
Can you see, were there glass doors that led out to the parking lot, that separated the parking lot and the lobby?
Yes.
From that position inside the hotel, could you see whether or not your friend Camilla Bentley and Taifa McCray's car was still out there?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was gone?
Mm-hmm.
And what about all the other cars?
All the cars were gone.
At some point, did you receive a phone call?
I called Camille.
You called Camilla
Yeah.
Bentley. And did you, after that conversation, did Camilla Bentley come back to the hotel?
Yeah.
What happened after she came back in Typha McCrae's car?
We took her to the hospital.
When you got to the hospital, did you stay there with her or did you do something else?
No, I left
Why did you leave?
because I didn't want to come in contact with any police officers
And why did you not want to come into contact with police officers?
because I was on probation. I wasn't supposed to be there.
So did you leave in Typha McCrae's car?
Yeah.
Did Mr. McCrae, did he stay there with Aaliyah, your friend, while she was getting treatment?
Camille, but yeah, he did.
I'm sorry, Camilla Bentley, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And where did you take the car?
To some apartments. I don't really know what they're called. I don't even know where they're at.
Did you call Mr. McCrae to let him know where the car was?
Yes, I told him. Well, I didn't call him and tell him. He called me and told me that the police were looking for the car. So I told him where the car was.
You communicated that to him?
Yes.
And were you still at the location with the car at the apartments when the police got there to look at the car?
Yes, I came back there with Ty.
At some point, did one of Mr. McCrae's, Typhus McCrae's friends come to pick you up?
Yes, when I dropped the car off.
Did you at some point go back to the hotel where the shooting occurred?
Yes.
Do you know when you went back there, approximately what time it was?
It was daytime.
It was daylight
early,
at that
yeah.
point?
Mhm.
And were there others from the party that were still at that location?
Yes.
And you could see them?
Yeah.
When you heard the booms and the shots occur at the hotel, did you see anybody with any firearms?
No.
At some point, did a homicide detective Ramos with the Tampa Police Department call you and communicate with you after you had left back to Jacksonville?
Yes.
While you were in Tampa, did you talk to any law enforcement officers?
No.
And again, that was because you were concerned of probation?
Yeah, I didn't get permission to go out there, so I didn't.
Now, I know that you said that you knew Charles Jones, but you were not friends with him. Is that correct?
Yes.
But you were familiar with all of the drill rap that he had done. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you were also familiar with kind of the rival group, Young and Ace. Is that correct?
Yeah.
In fact, you knew Kenyatta Bullard. Is that correct?
Keontae, yes. I did.
Keontae Bullard. Thank you for correcting me. And he is known as Young and Ace.
Yeah.
Did you date his younger brother?
Yes.
And what was his name?
Trayvon.
And when did that occur?
2018.
So quite a while before. Is that all of this?
Yeah.
And so you know people on both sides. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I have one moment? Yes. Your Honor, at this time we pass the witness.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good afternoon, Ms. Albritton.
Good afternoon.
So if I understand this, it dawned on you at the time that all of this occurred that because there was going to be an investigation, you didn't want to have to give your name to the police, correct?
I didn't mind giving my name to the police.
Right. Well,
but at that moment in time, no, I didn't want to run into no police officers, no.
correct. Because you were fearful that somehow that would get back to probation in Duval
Correct.
County,
Yes.
and that could create a problem for you, correct?
Yes.
Did that in fact occur?
Did I get in trouble?
Yeah, did they find out? Probation find
They
out?
found out eventually. No, I didn't get in trouble.
Okay, they didn't violate your probation
No.
for leaving the county without permission?
No, they didn't.
And when you left, you put the car in an apartment complex close to the hospital, correct?
Yeah, I just went to the nearest Apartments I seen, houses I seen.
And Mr. McCray, Tata, right? That's his name, Tata? I'm an old man, but when you have some type of relationship with someone, do you call it talking? When you're talking with someone?
Yeah, you can call it that.
And just so we're clear, when you called Mr. McCray your friend, he was a little bit more than a friend, like someone you would just hang out and go get a drink with or be a friend from school, correct? Can we both agree in that respect?
I guess.
Well, let me ask you, if you don't mind, were you more than just friends with Mr. McCray?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, yes. That was it, more than just a platonic
I guess,
friendship.
yes.
And nothing else necessary. He assisted you by contacting someone to come pick you up after you had dumped that car, correct?
Yes.
And then you hung out for some hours, I assume to kind of let things calm down. Would that be fair?
I rode out there with him. I didn't have a ride back. I had to get a ride back home. So I waited on him.
Understood.
And his mom came, yes, and I rode back with him and his mom.
So the goal at the end of the day was to get back to a point where you could get back to Jacksonville.
Correct.
But in the meantime,
Well, it was to get back with Taifa, period. But I
Right.
didn't want to go to the hospital. I didn't want to do none of that.
right. And as you waited for that time period, you knew that there was probably an investigation going on because you heard all those shots, correct?
Yeah, I knew it was.
And the people that you were with during this time period when you were hiding out, you didn't know them, correct? They were just people that you were put in touch with to be able to
I
have
didn't know
somebody.
the person that picked me up, no. I didn't know him. I knew
And-
of him, but I don't know him, no.
And when you went back to the hotel and the scene, was that because you thought Taifa would be there, or were you already in
No, he
communication?
wanted to,
Ma'am,
he
please,
went,
if you don't mind.
Yes, and so because the court reporters take you down everything that's being said, if you could please let Mr. Gonzalez just finish asking his question before you start answering.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a habit of doing it myself. So you were in communication with Mr. McCray, Tata, right?
Yes.
And did you know that he was going back to that scene? Is that why you went there?
No, he wasn't at the scene. I went back at the scene because the person I was in the car with went there to check on, I think, Monty. Because
Okay,
I seen Monty and I don't remember who else, but I seen Monty when I came there.
Armani Turner,
Yes.
okay. Who you know fairly well, correct?
I don't know her.
You don't. Okay, so
No.
you just met her that weekend?
I guess I didn't even meet her then.
Okay, but you went back to check on her.
I was just in the car.
Okay, the guy that you were with was
Yes.
going to check on her. Okay, and you didn't stay there very long, correct?
No,
Probably
probably
for the,
like 25 minutes.
probably for the same reason, because you didn't want to be in a position where police might come up to you and ask you who you were or what you knew.
I mean, yeah, he was the driver though. He left. It was up to him. I didn't really care.
Okay. So you were at this party for the weekend. There were several members of 6 Block there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, Tata is 6 Block. Correct?
I guess. I guess.
Well, you know enough about this to know. Am I correct about that?
Yeah.
Okay. And you had also dated, as you stated to the state in your direct examination, Quan in the past, some years ago, correct?
Mhm.
So you knew both sides, right?
Mhm.
And the people in 6 Block knew that you used to date somebody from another opposition group, correct?
Mhm.
They all knew that.
Said it, yes.
Yes, they knew.
And that wasn't an issue, or else you wouldn't have been there, correct?
No, it wasn't an issue.
No one gave you any problem over that, correct?
No.
Nothing further, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Sonardi, any questions?
One more question.
Yes.
You don't know Rashad Murphy, do you?
No, I don't know.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Ms. Alford.
Hey, good afternoon.
Do you know who Kenny Capps is?
Yes, Robert.
I'm sorry?
His name is Robert.
Robert Howard?
Yes.
And was he one of the ones at some point in time you rode in the car with this evening when all this went down?
I don't think I rode him at all in the car when I was down there.
Do you recall there was a point in time when Kenny Capps or Robert Howard refused to ride in a car with Charles Jones, Julio, FOOLIO? You remember that?
Yes, I heard something about that.
You do recall that?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I have no further one other do you know a Davion Murphy?
No.
Thank you. No further questions. Sir.
Okay, Ms. Finkelstein?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
My name is Jenna Finkelstein. I represent Sean Gathright. You know Mr. Gathright?
No.
Before this incident, we'll say, have you ever heard that name before?
No, never seen him before.
Okay, and you did testify a few minutes ago that you're familiar with people that associate with Six Block and opposition groups, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Sean Gathright was not known to you in either of those situations?
No, I don't know him.
And just one more question, ma'am. With the people that you were with here in Tampa, did anybody that was with you or in your group go by the name of Fat Boy? A
No.
nickname?
No. Somebody with me?
Yeah.
That came with me?
Right.
No, I don't think so.
Nobody that you had a nickname that you know of, right? Okay, thank you, ma'am. No further questions.
Okay, Mr. Petrides?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You mentioned Mr. McCrae's friend.
Sorry.
You're fine. Do you need some water?
Please, if I can get some.
I shouldn't have offered before I knew what it was.
Sure.
Thanks. Okay, ready.
All right. Thank you. You said Mr. McCrae's friend picked you up in the apartment complex?
Yes.
Is that someone named Mizzle, Mr. Taylor?
Say one more time.
Is that someone goes by the name of Mizzle, Mr. Taylor?
Yeah, that I went with him, but that's not who picked me up. No, I don't know the name of the boy that picked me up.
Was a Mizzle there with you that weekend?
Yes.
Was he with everyone?
Yeah, he came to the clubs and stuff, and I think he came to the B&B, but he didn't come there like with us.
So he stayed somewhere else?
Yeah.
Did he have his own car?
Yes.
Do you know what car he had?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember, no.
And what about Robert Howard? Did he go to the clubs with you all?
Yeah.
Did he have his own car?
No, I think he rode with Charles.
And when before the shooting happened, you didn't see anything, correct? Out of the
No.
ordinary?
Mm-mm.
Were you able to hear the shooting when you were inside the bathroom?
No, I didn't hear it till I walked out the bathroom. The bathroom was in a hallway, so I didn't really hear it till I got out the hallway.
I think you even took a selfie in the bathroom and posted it. Is that correct?
I didn't post it, but I do have pictures in the bathroom, yes.
I believe that's all I have here. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Redirect? Yeah, just redirect.
Miss Albritton, when you were on probation, you never asked anyone from my office to intercede on your behalf. Is that correct?
As in what?
You were not violated for your probation. Is that correct?
No,
But that wasn't, that had nothing to do with this state attorney's office or my office, is that correct?
no.
We never did anything on your behalf. That's what I'm asking.
Like towards my probation?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
And then going back to the party and the Airbnb that you were at before going to the clubs, there were lots of people there, is that correct?
Yes.
Lots of people from Jacksonville?
At the B&B?
Yes, at the party.
Yeah.
And there were people that followed the birthday celebration to the clubs, is that correct?
Yes.
Some of them.
Some of them, yeah.
But at the hotel, there were only 3 vehicles, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I have nothing further, Judge.
Okay, this witness be excused.
Yes, you may.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. You're free to go. Okay, State, who's your next witness?
Football officer Janice Ancestor.
Very good. You may proceed.
Good afternoon. Would you state your name, please, for the record?
Officer Yanni Hanses,
And what agency are you employed with?
Tampa Police Department.
Were you employed with the Tampa Police Department on June 23rd of 2024?
Yes,
In your capacity as an officer with the Tampa Police Department, did you respond to the La Quinta Hotel on East Fowler Avenue?
yes, ma'am.
What was the purpose of your response to that hotel?
Initially, we got a call for service for criminal mischief of bullet holes, and then we realized it was related to a shooting call earlier in the night.
When you arrived on scene, did you recognize that there were a large amount of other officers at the location for like the home to suites and in that same parking lot essentially?
Yes,
And is there some correlation that you made when you actually responded to that call for service to the homicide itself?
yes,
Did you ultimately determine that a room in the La Quinta had been struck by gunfire?
yes,
And when you arrived, did you actually make contact with a complainant or an employee of the La Quinta?
yes,
And was he able to provide you with some items of evidentiary value or an item of evidentiary value when you actually arrived?
yes.
What was that item?
He provided me a piece of a bullet fragment.
Did you, based on your training and experience, immediately recognize what it was when he provided it to you?
Yes,
What was the condition of the item when he handed it to you?
it was in a plastic Ziploc bag.
And is that how it had been provided to the manager of the La Quinta?
He placed it into a Ziploc bag.
On your own accord, did you take some photographs of the damage that you observed at that location?
Yes,
And did you also ask for crime scene to come out and take some photographs as well, or had crime scene taken photographs of the same location?
yes. Crime scene also came out and they took over photographs as well.
Is that standard procedure for the Tampa Police Department?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you ultimately get access to the hotel room in which Mr. Pablo Gabor and his family were staying?
Yes, ma'am.
Had the manager also confirmed the information of the occupants of that room?
Yes.
Mr. Gabor, his family, whatever the contact information was?
Yes,
And did you create a report in this case to document that, ultimately providing that as a supplement to this homicide investigation?
yes,
When you actually responded to the hotel room, did you take pictures or overalls of the room itself?
yes, I did.
What about the exterior of the room?
I did that as well.
How were you able to find the essentially window of the room that had been struck?
The manager led me to the outside window and pointed it to me.
So the complainant was familiar, at least, with where the damage was internally and externally on the building.
Yes.
The state seeks at this time to introduce State's Exhibit 21A through T, Your Honor.
Any objection, Mr. Gonzalez?
Objection.
Mr. Sonardi?
Objection.
Mr. Wise? Mr. Petratus? Admitted.
So I'm going to show you, if you can see on the monitor in front of you, State's 21A. Is this the exterior of the La Quinta?
Yes, it's a lobby.
Is this a different entrance than, I'm sure over the course of the last 2 years or so, you've become familiar with some of the video footage from the homicide of Charles Jones? Is this a different entrance than the location that occurred? Let me ask it a different way. When you arrived to the La Quinta, was there an investigation and shell casings happening at this entrance?
No.
Okay. And throughout the time that you were there, was there an investigation happening at this La Quinta hotel?
No.
Was the investigation occurring at the hotel, which is essentially parallel to this one?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And were there overall stills taken, including 21B at the entrance of that La Quinta?
Yes.
Was there a room just off of the entrance there in which you took photographs of the AC units that are outside of the hotel?
Yes.
And is that what's depicted here in 21C?
Yes.
What is it that we're looking at in this image?
One of the bullet strikes on the AC unit.
And your actual photographs that you took, can you tell us specifically, maybe 21M, if you're able to tell us where the bullet strike was?
Right here, there's a hole underneath the AC unit.
When you're saying right here, are you talking about the area here with the pipe, or are we looking
Little
at
up,
this area here?
Up there.
All right, so was that room one which occupied 2 double beds?
Yes.
In 21E, is this how the room looked when you arrived?
Yes.
Did you know where exactly the damage to the interior of the room was when you entered?
I did not. I had to canvass the room and search for it.
Tell us how you did that.
So initially I walked in, went to the AC unit because I saw it was struck from the outside AC unit. I then kind of like bent over, looked underneath the AC unit, and that's when I found another entry hole underneath the AC unit.
And did you actually have to get down to photograph or document the entry hole that was underneath the AC unit?
Yeah, I got on my hands and knees and looked under there, found it.
Was there other damage that you also documented from the same room?
Yes, on the further west bed, at the foot of the bed, there was a burnt hole mark on the top sheet. And on this burnt hole mark, there was also more bullet fragment pieces. And then below that sheet, directly on the floor, was more fragment piece on the ground of the hotel.
Starting first with what you said you were able to capture under the AC unit, could you take a full overall photo from a distance underneath the AC unit, or did the space not allow for that?
Space did not allow us to narrow.
Did you have the opportunity in States 21S to actually place your phone under the unit to photograph the damage?
Yes.
And is that what we're looking at here in 21S in the center of the photograph?
Yes.
Did you recognize that as damage consistent with the damage that you saw as an entry point on the exterior of the building?
Yes.
And as you followed that, was that in the path of travel to the damage that you had articulated you saw on the bedding?
Yes.
I'm showing you States 21P. Is this the bed that you were talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that something that you yourself, when you were just canvassing the room, noticed that there was some kind of damage to the bed in 21P?
Yes.
And once crime scene arrived and had an opportunity to photograph that, is that what's depicted in States 21H?
Yes.
Was there actually still a piece of metal on the bed itself?
Yes, there was.
And was that ultimately collected by crime scene?
Yes.
this would have been a different bullet fragment than what was provided to you in the baggie, correct?
Yes.
Did you, or was that also collected in this case?
Yeah, all the fragments were collected.
Underneath that same area at the foot of the bed, was there also another piece of a bullet fragment 21I?
Yes.
And in 21J, is this that fragment right underneath or right on that bed area of that room?
Yes.
In the same room, was there some kind of debris underneath or around the AC unit as well that was documented by photograph in 21Q?
Yes.
And were you able to tell at least the source at which that was consistent with coming from? Were you able to see where that came from?
That was the drywall that was broken from the strike.
Just based on your training and experience, was that consistent with the trajectory of the entry point that you saw outside and then the entry point that you saw inside?
Yes, ma'am.
And lastly, does 21N, 21K fairly and accurately depict the baggie as you had received it from staff at the hotel?
Yes.
And is this exactly how you provided it to Crime Scene Tech Nunez when she arrived to collect the evidence?
Yes.
And in 21N, is this that same projectile from the baggie?
Yes, it is.
Again, those are different than the objects that were provided or that were collected from inside the interior of the room.
Yes.
I will pass the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Gonzalez,
No question, Your Honor.
Mr. Sonardi,
No question.
Mr. Wise,
No question.
Mr. Petrides. Can this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're free to go.
Thank you.
All right, who's your next witness?
Detective Travis Oliver.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this trial will be the truth and whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Very good. You may proceed.
Please state your full name for the record.
Detective Travis Dwayne Oliver, Sr.
Detective Oliver, how are you employed?
I'm employed with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
Almost 28 years.
And back in 2019, what unit were you assigned to?
I was assigned to the homicide unit.
And is that the unit you're still assigned to?
I'm with the cold case unit, which is a part of it right now. Yes.
Part of homicide, correct?
Correct.
And back in 2019, were you a homicide detective?
Yes, I was.
And back in February of 2019, did you respond to a homicide that occurred at 1646 West 45th Street in Jacksonville?
Yes, I did.
And were you the assigned homicide detective?
Yes, I was.
Was there?
For the record, we're just gonna renew all our previous motions and objections.
Okay, very good. All objections are reserved for the record, the same ruling from the court. You may proceed.
Did you respond to that location?
Yes, I did.
And can you tell us who was the victim of the homicide?
The victim was Adrian Gaynor,
And how old was he? Do you remember?
17.
I'm sorry, what was the name?
Adrian Gaynor.
Thank you.
And does Jacksonville have a gang unit?
Yes, they do.
And as part of a homicide investigation, if there are some allegations or suspicion that there may be gang activity, how does that work with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
So the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has a bunch of specialized units where you basically work in one division of the Sheriff's Office. So if we have a homicide where once the person is identified by the patrolman or whoever on scene, we have a database. If they run him through that database and establish that he's a certified gang member associated with a gang, the gang unit responds in addition to whatever specialized unit comes out.
Did you yourself, as a homicide detective, did you have special knowledge in the area of gangs, Jacksonville gangs?
No, I do not.
And so you did not have that intel, or were not privy to that sort of information?
That's correct.
And they run their own investigation, is that correct?
Yes.
Do they also advise you and assist you whenever needed and provide you with information if they can?
Yes, they do.
And is this one of the cases where there was suspected gang activity?
Yes.
And you said that the victim was Adrian Gaynor and he was 17 years old, is that correct?
That's correct.
At the time, were you aware that he had a nickname?
Yes, I learned later on, probably after we arrived on scene or shortly after, he had a nickname of Bibby.
And you were one of the first homicide detectives assigned to the case, is that correct?
That's correct.
Through the years, there had been other detectives that were assigned with it?
Yes,
And there has been a recent plea that occurred in this case, is that correct?
that's correct.
And who pled to the murder of Adrian Garner, known as Bibby?
Hakeem Robinson.
And is that something that happened recently?
Yes, within the last couple of months.
And I want to ask you about the location, 1646 West 45th Street. Where in Jacksonville is that located?
Well, if you ask someone from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, it's the northwest quadrant of the city. If you ask someone else in Jacksonville, they call it the north side of Jacksonville.
And so can you tell us how Adrian, I keep saying Gaynor, it's Gaynor, correct?
Gaynor, yes.
Gaynor, I apologize. How was Adrian Gaynor, how was he killed?
He was shot multiple times.
And you said that that plea occurred recently, is that correct?
That's correct.
And did you, and I know that you are not familiar with gangs, but again, this was, there was suspected gang activity, is that correct?
That's correct.
And when the plea happened, you were not a part of the plea, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, Your Honor, may I have one moment?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, we pass the witness.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez?
Good afternoon, Detective Oliver. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Detective Oliver, you've never heard of Rashad Murphy, correct?
That's correct.
And in your years of working with the homicide squad, you worked in certain cases hand in hand with the gang investigators, correct?
I wouldn't say we work hand in hand.
Parallel.
Yes, if I have something that's gang related, I call gang. If I have something economically crimes related, I call economic crimes. It's just whatever specialty I need to assist us, I call them.
And when you do so, you do that because you desire, or it would be pertinent to have their involvement or have their assistance, correct?
No, their assistant doesn't do anything for me in my homicide investigation.
Okay.
They are gang detectives. They come out when a gang member or someone associated with them is killed or involved in something. What they're doing have nothing to do with my homicide whatsoever.
And you don't know what the association is in this particular case, correct?
I don't know what they are in any of the cases. That's why we call them.
Got it. And is that term, I don't want to make it up, is it called paralleling, or do you parallel?
Well, we parallel, yes.
Nothing further, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Sonardi, any questions?
Very briefly. Good afternoon, Detective.
Good afternoon.
As I understand it, you're with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, correct?
Correct.
Been there 28 years, you said?
So almost a couple months shy of 28 years. Yes.
Getting ready to retire, I presume?
September this year, I'm done.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
My understanding is the homicide of, is it Adrian Gaynor?
Yes, sir.
Known as Bibby?
Yes, sir.
That was back in 2019, correct?
Correct.
And did I understand you to just say that you, not you, but the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office or someone in Jacksonville just arrested Joaquin Robinson for that homicide?
No, you're not understanding that. We did not just arrest him. He just took a plea on it.
Oh, you took a plea on it?
I didn't take one. He did.
Okay, Miss. Yeah, but Someone at the state attorney's office. Was that Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Okay. And so that the record is clear, none of these gentlemen here have anything to do with the homicide of Bibby, correct?
That's correct.
Right. And you don't even know who Damian Murphy is that correct?
Never seen him in my life.
Thank you, Detective. Have a good retirement, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Wise?
Good afternoon.
All your years working in the sheriff's office, you've never heard the name Sean Gap.
Never.
That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Petridis? Okay. All right, redirect? No redirect, Judge. May this witness be excused?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Thank you. You're free to go. All right, who's your next witness?
Detective Richard Nieder.
Do we need to have a? Yeah. Come on up. I need you to discuss a matter with the attorneys outside of your presence. So I'm going to ask you to briefly step inside the jury room and we will be with you momentarily.
All right. All doors are out there.
Okay, very good. Have a seat. Yes, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes, Judge. Continuing our conversation yesterday, Judge, so that I'm clear and I think the record's clear. In my previous motions in limine, specifically, although some of them dovetailed as it relates to Jacksonville detectives' opinions and Jacksonville detectives' testimony as to historical incidents. Motion in limine number 2,
right,
as we've already discussed, was granted in part and denied in part, and part of the reservation was videos. As I understand Detective Nieder's testimony today, because I believe he's going to ultimately be recalled and he's going to testify about different subjects. My first concern would be if his intention this afternoon is to talk about the history of the gangs, then certainly I think it would be the time and it would be appropriate to start talking about his qualifications and his history and his training. And I don't know if that's what the state's intent was to do that this afternoon in anticipation of what he was going to testify to, which, as I understand it, is our videos, specifically 3 videos. Who I smoke, when I see you, and do it. And as I understand the court's ruling, as it relates specifically to the 6 incidents that are considered motive and historical gang information, that the court has allowed entry of that evidence,
Here we go.